Right. Check if everything's working. What's up, chat? What's up? What's up? What is up? It's cooking here. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Damn. I know. What are you guys saying today? Like, you guys have absolutely drained me today. You know, I'm flooded with DMs, but you know what? At the same time, it makes me so happy. You know, today was a cooking session. Yeah, it was a cooking session. This is CZ. I just want to make an announcement for you, bro. Crazy results today, my bro. Crazy. You one of many, but I think so far you cooked the most. But yeah, most of you guys have flooded my DMs. I told you guys yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of like a weird day, right? We're still trying to find. It was a very direct, like, we were waiting for the past 3 weeks. I'm going to break it down for you guys shortly, but we were waiting for this move for the past 3 weeks. Gold was very not directional. You guys saw the daily. We saw a break of structure, a change of character yesterday, going from this basically. Oh, wait, I'm streaming through my laptop. Wait 1 second. But yeah, you guys saw what price has been doing for the past weeks, past months. You know, it wasn't really doing much. And then basically, like, you saw what we did today. Like, wait until there's a directional move, right? And this is exactly what we were waiting for. So my CZ says, I'm taking the week off. Bro, you could take the rest of the year off, bro. Nah, he was crazy today, bro. So many guys, like, I think people today made more money than they've ever seen in their lifetime. Like, some dude yesterday was like, oh yeah, bro, like, oh, bro, what's happening with the trades? Like, because we were closing at break even. Some trades weren't, because there was no direction yesterday. It was looking like there was going to be some movement, but there wasn't. Yes, it was starting to break down. We caught a nice trade just before yesterday, but a lot of people were saying to me, oh, bro, I don't know what's happening. Look at them now. Bro, all crying, now messaging me and going, hey, Luke, can I join the signal? No. I saw you yesterday, bro. Shit talking me. No. The hell is going on with gold? Is someone going to tell me gold's crashing? I'm just waiting for that first one. Bro, have you looked at gold? It's like, bro, yes, bro. Here we go. Have a look at this. We caught gold in the group today. I sent you guys a free trade. If you guys captured, if you guys are not in the VIP yet, you guys actually caught this gold move alongside with it. And then in the free trading group, have a look at this. We did call the move. Now I want to show you something even cooler, right? So we said sell gold at this price, caught the move, literally a sniper entry as well, which makes it even more ridiculous. Basically smashed through all the way to TP number 4670. And to make it even better, I literally called this move in the VIP. Look at this, before it was even run. Market analysis, something I've just spotted on. Look at this. So this was before the market was even doing anything. And I said we're going to hit this point. And that was like, I predicted this move already at 4688 today. I sent it today. And we literally crashed over like 2,000 pips. And I sent this to my VIP. So this is exactly what I show you guys. This is exactly what I did. I said, hey guys, we've caught this. And I even said, you know what, screw that TP. Let's hold to 4,600. And that's exactly what we did. So a lot of you guys took the advice. A lot of you guys have absolutely printed some cash today. And congrats to everyone who firstly was in the VIP. And then secondly to the people that were obviously not in the VIP. Because you guys still made money because we sent a free trade. But yeah, this was pretty much the VIP that we caught. Let me just check. Also been cooking in the AI signals. A lot of you guys are asking about this, right? AI signals is absolutely cooking as well. This actually predicted, have a look at this. Look how crazy this is, right? So you want to see something even more crazier. Is that this predicted this gold move. Look here, wait. It was a little bit earlier. Let me just find it. Just check these signals. These signals go crazy. TP4, TP5, all the time. The company just take profits. I barely see it ever hitting stop loss. Like, that's why this thing is about 85-90% win rate. It's insane. I just want to show you this this move that it took on gold, because it's pretty insane. It literally caught this whole dump. Jeez, the company signals it sends on a day, bro. If you guys really want, like, oh, here we go. Here's it here. Have a look at this. This was sent on the 12th of March. Now we're on the 19th of March. Have a look at this. So sell over here, pretty much 5-1-5-1. Caught this move, and look where it predicted price to go down to. So this is literally caught the entire move on gold. How crazy is that? Literally the entire move. And barely went in drawdown because it never went anywhere close to stop loss. So this is literally what you get in the AI signals. Now, if you guys want to get access to the AI signals, make sure to drop me a DM. We'll get you set up and started. We do recommend obviously having a balance of 1,000 plus in there, because it does take them automated. So you guys need to be like, you guys need to have a good amount in that account. I would specifically keep 2 separate accounts so you can monitor both trade and setup. So if you want to still manually trade, because I know a lot of you guys like to still manually trade, and that for me is also fine. So a lot of you manually trade, so you like to still, do your own analysis. So keep that account separate from the AI, and you can monitor these performances. And what a lot of people are doing nowadays is they're actually checking the AI, and they're seeing, okay, I want to only trade, let's say, Bitcoin and gold. They only trade those on that. And if you want to only trade currencies, they have loads of currencies as well. So that's pretty cool. And obviously we have the crypto as well, if you're into that. And obviously the swing trading as well, which is pretty cool. So this is what you get access to, all in the VIP. All right. And then obviously this is the free group. Obviously, hey, that's me going live. What up? And yeah, pretty much called that move as well in the free group. So you guys had absolutely no excuse to make money today. There's literally no excuse. Here's the signal sent. And you guys, you know what, even the best part about this was literally a wick entry. You guys could have literally just removed the take profit and absolutely just ran this all the way down. So you have no excuse not to make money today. All right. That's for that. Just showing you guys. How much did you guys make today? I want to see. Where did you guys close your trades at? I'm curious to know, where did you close? How many of you actually held it, let's say, all the way down to this level, or somewhere up here? Where did you guys start to take profits? That's what I'm more curious about. I'll see who's got the biggest kahunas, to hold it all the way down from this drop. Let's see. I know CZ held it till quite a while, all the way down. I missed the signal. No, bro. How could you miss this signal, dude? Oh my word. That's catastrophic, bro. Oof. The rest of you guys, where did you guys all take that down? Took profits way down, but it in parts, 8K profit today. Yeah, that was the best thing about, because there's barely any retracement, which was if you're in sales today, you just pretty much just let it ride. Just enjoy. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please make sure to pop a subscribe. Hit the like button. Helps the algorithm and all that other shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get into some market analysis. I know that a lot of you guys are looking at me like some piece of meat, going for the slaughtering in McDonald's because you guys just wanted to make more money. And that's fine. Don't worry. You're not missing out on much right now. This is an absolute dumpage. Now, the biggest question that a lot of you probably have for me is Luke, when do we buy? And I'm going to answer that question quite straight up and be just don't think about that right now. Because this is when people get wrecked. The only time I'd see you get a buy is you might get a little bit lucky, in the sense that, we're still due for a retracement, right? And this is one thing that a lot of people are expecting. They want to wipe all these sellers out. That's all they want to do. The market wants to get their money back, right? They want to get their money back. They want to just get... One candle is going to be massive. It's going to be $100, even $150 in one quick push. I'll be well said, no buying for now. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty dangerous right now. So if you guys did make money, send me, drop it in the chat. I'm curious how much you guys made. Everyone's obviously, it's obviously relative to how much you had in your account. So, you know, any money is money. I FOMO into sell and I still made profit. That's how crazy the market is dumping right now. Literally, yeah, I feel sorry for the people who bought because there was just no retracement. So they didn't even have a chance to get out of break even like the whole day, pretty much. I think like it opened up. I need to put that a bit up. But yeah, let's have a look at, so this is something I called early on today. If you were in the VIP, you would have caught this. And another thing is like I drew these key levels because you got to look at where price really, if it wants to dump, where's it going to dump to? And it was pretty, look, a lot of people say like, oh, Luke, the gold master. It's like, no, dude, if you just look left, if you just look at the chart, like what's it saying based on the volume? Where does price want to come down to? That's all you need to look at. It's more just logic than anything. Because if you have a look at this, I highlighted this key level right here. So when we had a complete meltdown from 5,500 all the way down to 4,500, which is nearly $1,000 move, this went down from Thursday down to Friday, so in a day. So pretty much we're replicating exactly what we're doing now, just on maybe a smaller scale, but the same amount of volume, right? When price wants to drop, it's going to drop hard. Now, a lot of you had like, let's say 15-minute levels in, 4-hour levels in, or 4 hours still relative, but a lot of you had some scalping ideas, like let's say 15-minute, 5-minute. Like I said to you guys, this is all going to be taken out of the equation. Like you guys, when volume is moving, it's going to move. It's going to break past all these 15-minute, 5-minute. It doesn't care about this. It's looking for bigger liquidity grabs. That's all it's looking for. Price is hunting liquidity right now. And where was liquidity for this? You have a look over here. So that ranged for about 7 days, a week. And then before we had this big spike to the upside. And then this is pretty much a replica of what we had here, right? For this whole, I'd say for almost just over a week, 9 days, we were pretty much ranging. So look at the similarities in these two departments, as you could say. Let me just highlight this. Look at that. I'm just going to make this little purple here. Take this out before I pause out. Have a look at that. Let's make it like blue or purple. Let's make it purple. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then have a look at this, right? Obviously, it's on a different scale in terms of how many pips were moved. But we have a look at that, right? So when you see price consolidating for, let's say, a couple of weeks, a couple of days, you know that price is just building up for that big move. So this was a pretty obvious, we were just deciding, like, I was already predicting on Tuesday. I was already telling you guys, like, I am predicting that price is going to drop. And I showed you guys on the stream, you can go back. You guys can go back and you can check. I was saying that if price is going to drop, we're going to come down to about 4 or 5 levels. A lot of you said, no, but that's crazy, Luke, guys. Price is going to just drop, bro. Look at it today. So that's pretty much what happened. Always when you see consolidation, yes, there's opportunity in the market, but there's also, you can trade this range pretty much. If we're going to just bounce between that range, that's fine. Now, again, if you look to the left, so look at when January first started, like starting of the year, price just consolidated. Now, there's a high probability that price is going to do the same over here, right? Like there is still a high chance the price might just range here now for the next coming week. So this is something that, you could pay attention to. This is key levels as well. But now, if price obviously says, I don't care about this level, we can see that we had a sharp rejection based off this level. Have a look at this as well. So something even more important to have a look at. Have a look at this bottom wick here, right? Look at that bottom wick. It perfectly aligns with this bottom wick right now. Bro, we should have sold that day when price... Bro, people sold, bro. People sold. What's up, everyone? People sold that day. Like, people had this thing. People sold that day, but have a look at that, right? How crazy is that? That price came down, dropped all the way down to this level, and pretty much wicked off there to the T, right? Look at that, and then look at that. Now, could this be that this candle replicates this? You know, this is what I'm more cautionate about. This is why I need some more closures, especially on potentially a higher time frame. I need more confirmation that we're going to close below this, because price can still just end up pulling up from this level. You could see something like this candle opens up, fakes everyone out, thinking, okay, we're going to go low, we're going to go lower. Yes, again, this is another $100 move. Fine, fair enough. It's a lot of move. But at the same time, price could just go, like I told you guys, there's going to be a very big spike up that's going to take all these sellers out. And that's exactly what it did. Manipulation just coming in. So you can see that's what I said. It predicted a $100, $150 move up to the upside. This is what I'm predicting that price is going to do. 100%. Sellers are not always going to win. There's going to be some sort of pullback. But again, we can use past data. Does this make sense to everyone? Is everyone seeing what I'm seeing? Does my explanation, how I'm reading the markets right now, make sense? Just put in the chat, yes, no, don't understand, don't know what's going on, I just want to sell. Let's see. Because before we obviously continue, I need to make sure that everyone's on the same page, right? So everyone's understanding. Because the only thing is, right, is like, why like, again, I would love to take a long year, right? I'd love to take a long down year as well. But at the same time, it's like you're taking a long on a meltdown. So it is, you're betting against what's the plan, Luke? What's the plan? I don't know. I'd love to give you a solid plan, bro. Don't worry about it. But understand that we've had an absolute monster of a move today. Now, the most important thing, what we want to do is wait for the perfect setup, right? If price wants to come up, we need structure. Now, the most important thing is when you look at structure, right? This isn't structure. Does that make sense? Why is there no structure here? It's pretty obvious, right? There's no structure. Along this whole move, there's no structure. This, right? There's no structure. That's not structure. That's not structure. So this is on the 1 hour. So there's a few 1 hour candles just absolutely melting down. Now, before you want to start taking longs, you need price to sort of do something like this. You need to see some sort of rejection candle. Fine, that's great. That's not enough for me. You need to see price starting to at least push above here, a little bit of a break in structure. Or sorry, a change of character. And we start to see price pushing a little bit up from here. You know, at least forming structure. Then you know, okay, we could have a potential reversal. That would be ideal for me. But until, you know, we get some sort of candle closure over here, we get some sort of structure being formed to the upside, even on a lower time frame, that would be ideal for me. But at the moment, you got to look at sometimes a 1 hour now. You got to look at a 4 hour, because that's what's going to give you the most accurate picture of what's happening in the market. Not a 15 minute, not a 5 minute, because the 5 minute to 15 minute is not being respected, right? Like if you take the best thing that people can do now, you can see that price is sort of starting to shift now on the 5 minutes. Is everyone seeing that? So there is a potential that price could shift from here. See, we're starting to have a break of structure, change of character, a break of structure now. Now we can start to see that, okay, cool, there's a potential that price could start to reverse. Now, a lot of you will say, hey, but Luke, we have a gap over here. Would this be an ideal short? Now, let me just get my tool out here. Let me just remove this, just to put it here. There's two factors that we can have a look at this, right? You can say that, Luke, there's a big gap here. Another thing that people, you know, might look at, a lot of things that more news in 10 minutes. Yep, it's more news in 10 minutes. So we'll see. Like my prediction for the news is this could potentially bring us up. You know, this could be. So there's two scenarios we could play the news, right? What could be two situations before I get into that, just before obviously the news is coming in soon. But you see, this could be the news candle that could wick us down. You know, take everyone, hey, the news is bearish, the news is bearish. But then, bam, rejection. Takes everyone out. So my thoughts is that could be a possibility. So pay attention to how this news plays out. If it opens up bearish, melts down, wait for that reversal, wait for that confirmation, take longs. That would be a good play. But just to get back on this 5-minute point, guys, there's something that you need to understand as well, right? When looking at structure, when looking at a candle, understand that when looking to the left, we see a candle like this, a red candle. Can everyone see this red candle that I'm looking at right now? Right? Everyone see this? Can someone put in the chat what's important about this red candle? I want to test your guys' knowledge. What's important about this red candle? Why? What is so special about it? I want to see if you guys pay attention. I'm not going to continue until you guys answer this question because I want to see your guys' feedback. Don't be shy. There is going to be a wrong answer, but yeah. I was going to say there's no wrong answer, but there is a wrong answer. It's like when you're in school, it's like, don't worry, there's no right or wrong answer. It's like, yeah, that was wrong, but it's fine. Mabusa, complete candle having body. Okay, imbalance. All right. Marabusa. Yeah, what is Marabusa? Long with no wick. There we go. Kiran. There we go. An elephant candle. You guys come up with crazy names. An elephant candle. Okay, we can call it an elephant, even a giraffe, if you want to call it that. No problem. But yeah, Kiran's right. Long wick, long with no wick. Now, what does that mean? We don't have a wick. Means that at any point, this can come up. We still need to get a top wick if we want to continue coming back down. This means that there was no liquidity grab within this level, right? Now you see price pushing up, right before news. Now, pay attention to this because this is important. Because when price pushes up, right? Let's go to Forex Factory. Let's get the exact time. I think it's in the next 6 minutes. Now, pay attention to this. Also, another important thing about news. Sometimes, not all the times, but when news opens up, and we see that price opens up against the opposite way of news, it means that generally this is giving us the direction of where news wants to go. It generally goes in the opposite way. So we're not going to do anything just yet. We're going to be patient. We're going to wait. Because at the moment, yes, there's a break of structure, another break of structure. But again, this could be a 5-minute top wick. And again, another thing, it could be a 15-minute top wick. And also, this is going to be the opening of a 1-hour candle, which means that this candle could just be a top wick for us to reject. So this is great because we do have volume. Top student with a minus account. Yeah, bro, but we've all been there. This is where the lessons get learnt when you're in the loss. We just start to look at things different. The most important things, guys, like those of you who made generational wealth today, and I know a lot of you guys are sending me screenshots, you guys have made crazy amount of money. The important part is capital preservation. Yeah, that's the right word. But it's important now that you guys preserve this capital. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything silly. Like, you guys are looking at this account. Yes, it's real. Yes, it's money. Don't do anything crazy. Like, don't do anything that you're going to regret, right? Because that was the biggest mistakes that, like, I did in the beginning days. I saw crazy amount of profits. And I was like, you know what? Instead of doing a 1 lot now, I'm going to do 5. Wipe my account out in 1 shot because I got overconfident, right? Now, a lot of people said, yeah, we're going to continue going down. A lot of people had said, I'm just going to put in another 3 lots because screw it. Boom, their account's gone. Just like that. That's what happens. It's happened to me. So I'm speaking from experience. And I hope this didn't happen to you because I did not say sell right now. But yeah, this is good for us because we got volume just before news, which is great. There is a chance that we could get a sell, but I just want to confirm that price wants to continue to reject, right? If we're going to look at price rejecting, see, price just pushing up. Go, 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 boy. See, now look, this would be an imbalance of price right now. Now, again, a lot of you would have had, let's say, for example, a sell here. And this is why I didn't take a sell. This is why I'm not taking a sell. But let's say, for example, like, okay, Luke, well, I want to take a sell here. Where would your stop loss be? The only logical stop loss would be up here because this would be too tight, right? So even if you put your stop loss there, probably going to be taken out on a 5 minute because of the volume right now. So it wouldn't make sense for you to keep that stop loss over there. So your next stop loss wouldn't even make much sense because it's like nearly what? This is a $100 stop loss on a 5 minute chart. Now you guys obviously get, obviously on a, for example, you guys obviously, I'm going to remove this now, but you guys obviously are used to taking 5 minute scalps or 1 minute scalps, but a 5 minute scalp with $100 stop loss, that doesn't make any sense. That's like a swing move. But you see what's happening today, like you see what's happening on the price. This is literally what's happening. So your stop loss need to be really, really tight. Well, not really tight. They need to be quite big because it's going to be volatile. So all we're going to do now is we are going to, one day view. Yeah, we are going to just chill. We're going to wait for news to come out. Because if we start to see closures above here, we can start to take like really tight stop loss, try and replicate this whole candle. Because remember what I said, there's a high chance that we could retrace like $100, $150, right? So if we take it from the bottom over here, would take us and clear up this no structure. So if we start to form structure, where's the next possible structure to be formed? Pretty much over here, right? So 4, 6, 7, 8. So potential bias up to there. But again, we're in a bearish market. So, let's say, Luke, it's doing a ascending staircase. Bro, it's got names. I like it. It's doing the inverse elephant candle stick pattern. That's guys, yeah. But yeah, let's see. You see what I mean? If we took like a 5 minute gap there, great. You take a sell off that, but that's risky, bro. It's very risky. Wouldn't do that shit, bro. You see, I'm just not respecting a 5 minute level right now. Just gonna go above there. What starts see closures? There's a potential we could take longs. I know it seems suicidal, but follow structure. Follow what the market's given you. You know. What the fuck? Someone just logged into my Instagram. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I thought someone hacked into my Instagram. Like, shit. Let's wait it out, bro. Yeah, no, I'm chilling, dog. I'm chilling, bro. Bro, we've made so much money today. It's like, I was like thinking, should I come and stream? But I was like, you know what? I actually enjoy streaming. That's why I'm coming on to stream. Like, are we going to get a trade today? Maybe. Bro, I'm on $8. Please rescue me. Gee, bro. What lot size are you going to use on $8, bro? I don't even think you're gonna open up a car. I don't even think you're gonna open up a trade with $8, bro. You need to be like, it needs to be like an absolute wick entry. So this is probably gonna fill up here now. Understand? Look here. Remember when you look to the left, no structure. Now, what does that mean? High probability that we're just gonna fill up this gap over here, right? This is gonna theoretically be your top wick. This, I was saying earlier, no structure. So what does this mean? At any point, this can just pull up, tap into here before making its next move. Now, we got news that just came out, I believe, and we're pushing up. Let's see if we can come up before tapping into this level, 6, 8. If we can capture, like, send up buys, like, here, go up to the right, this range. I don't know where to put the stop loss, like maybe below there. It's going to be like a tight stop loss. It's tight, especially with the volume right now. It's insane. Let's see. Bro, you don't read my DMs. No, of course I read your DMs, bro. Drop me a DM. What's up, Brandy? What's up, Anna? What's up? Welcome back. I didn't see you on the stream last time. What happened? You're missing out on some action. This is a high probability. We're literally just going to retrace this move right now. Then what we can do is potentially look at like other levels, but like the next 4-hour level is quite high up. This 1-hour level is quite high up as well. Taking a buy right now is crazy, bro. Before I continue, guys, just remember that obviously the VIP, we did catch this move. And again, if you guys didn't see this, I literally called this move before, exactly predicted what's going to happen when it was already at 4667, and it started to jump down. This was earlier today. Caught the move in the VIP, and a lot of my members caught this. And what was crazy is I literally told you guys, hey guys, we're going to extend the TP down to 4,600. Absolutely smash that. So if you guys want to get access to the VIP, make sure to click the link above. And yeah, join in. If you guys want to get your accounts loaded before we take a trade, make sure to drop me a DM now. We can get you set up and started so that you guys can take the same trades that I'm taking live. And you guys have access to obviously take the same trades that we take in the free and in the VIP. And plus you get access to the AI signals as well. So make sure your accounts are ready, lock and loaded. Let's print. Let's see what else is there. Yeah, next. There's like a next selling point at like 15. Again, it's like the same as taking that 5 minute. Like, is it going to be respected? Is this going to be the pullback? This is the strongest pullback that we've had. How big is this pullback going to be? You know, then no bottom wick. No bottom wick means that we can come down first, grab a bottom wick. Now, if for example, we come down, I want to see how steep this bottom wick comes. Steep bottom wick within the same, let's say 15-minute candle would be great. Come down for a steep bottom wick. And, you know, I'd put my stop loss below here. I know it's going to be quite a steep. No, that's like $100. Never mind. Yeah, we would have to analyze it. Let's on the 5-minute chart. But we could run it up to like this level. This would be an okay like buying range. It's still a bit risky. Remember, if you're going to take this trade, if you're going to take a trade today, be like low risk, you know, potentially have some runners, but otherwise keep it low risk because it's crazy, especially taking a buy in these type of conditions. On IG, send me another DM. I don't think I saw it. Sorry, my bro. What's up, Danny? Now let's wait for sell maybe. Taking a trade already? No, not yet. I just DM'd you on Telegram, bro. Sweet. I'll have a look, my guy. I'll get back to you. Get back to everyone. Obviously, I need to be locked in now. I need to be locked in, guys. I need to be locked in. When there's money on the table, bro, you gotta be ready, bro. Yeah. It's just crazy right now. The markets are just crazy. I do predict that we're going to fill this up, you know. No bottom wick means that like there is a potential that we can come down, tap into this level. If it's going to be a rejection within the same 15-minute candle, you know, like even a steep bottom wick. If we get a steep bottom wick here, right? This would be fine for us as well. No bottom wick here. No, barely any bottom wick here. Steep bottom wick. And then we can continue driving. It could be a play. The only thing is the stop loss is probably going to be quite big. That's the only thing. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to take the same trade, make sure to be disciplined within these markets. All right? I think sells are coming up, bro. You think? Depends, bro. What are you going to sell? You think, the thing is, though, this is how they trap retail traders, because that's what they want you to think. They want you to think, okay, cool, we're coming for a retracement right now. But that's not what it is. if the market does this, right, I'm gonna try and predict exactly what's gonna happen within the next couple of minutes. Should be within the minutes because we have a lot of volume. So I think that price is gonna come down and do this, right? So people are gonna think, okay, sweet, this is a pullback, and then what's gonna happen is, bam, they're gonna pull back, and then people are gonna think, okay, let's sell. Everyone's gonna sell, right? And this thing's gonna just take everyone out because everyone's gonna think, okay, cool. And then everyone's in sales here, everyone's happy, everyone's great, and then price is going to do this. That's what I think is going to happen. Based on my experience, that's what I think is going to happen. Because it's too obvious if people are going to sell now, don't you think? I think it's an obvious move that people want. How many of you have told me? How many people have messaged me right now, like in the past couple of hours? Bro, we're waiting for that pullback, bro. We're waiting for that pullback, bro. Now, if all of you are telling me that, and we all think that that's going to happen, do you think it's going to happen? No. So you always got to think what they're thinking, like the bigger players in the markets. What are they thinking? How are they trying to trap other people? So this is the only, like, again, taking a long is super risky right now. I fully agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're going to take a long, it's going to be tight. You know, we're going to be like in and out of these trades, like bam, bam. Because we're definitely not going to hold it, especially with the current conditions, but we could get a runner. You know, we could get a potential pullback and it could extend us up, and that would align. You see that 150 from the bottom, the 150, 170, even $200 would align exactly to where we are at the top here, 150 to 170. But I just want to be right in terms of what I'm thinking the market wants to do, right? So I want to be sure that we're going to come down. We have to come below this for sure. And then potentially like tap into like 182, like somewhere in between this level. And then over there, I'd be more happy with, you know, like a sell, like a buy up to there, 182, like somewhere. I'd be happy with the start of that. But the only thing is, like, you know, stop loss is going to be there, and we can pretty much try and run this up there. So it'll be a 1 to 2 risk reward. Obviously, it is like, it's a $40 stop loss, but that's the only possible scenario. Now, if I can do something like that, that's the only long I can take. If it's going to sort of just come small wick down, then it's pretty much just going to show a wick down here. So this could be this wick that's filling up here for us to drive up. If this move plays out, like we just tap into 4675, this move's invalidated, then we have to wait. And then it could already just take out these sellers. So all that's trying to do is just trap either the sellers or the buyers now. Because right now, how many people are in buys right now? Very little. So if they can catch a little people out, that's what they're trying to do. So these buyers that they think that, okay, there's a buyers in there, this is one way they can manipulate price and pull it all the way down to this level. Then they would take out a lot of buyers, and then they could take out a lot of sellers because they just manipulate like that. Does the direction of what I'm explaining make sense? Like, does the whole thought process behind this make sense? Or are you guys looking at things a little bit differently? Like in terms of looking at the chart, looking at candles, how they're printing, what's happening? Because I think I've explained it over and over again, you know. Please shout out to Nicholas and Gary. Shout out to Nicholas and Gary, bro. Top G's, bro. But yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. Obviously, taking a buy right now is gotta have balls of steel, bro. You know. But like at the end of the day, you know, I don't have to take a trade, but it still aligns with with my strategy, so it does make sense. But it needs to be quick. Like that's the only thing. It needs to be like in like a 5-minute candle or in a 15-minute candle. It needs to come down and then show a sharp projection. If it starts to, is that a supply zone? A supply zone would be more down here, like more down to this level. But I'm saying like we could be, like if price is going to come down, it might just reject down to here. A supply zone would be here, this candle over here. This would be our supply zone. Sorry, demand zone. Yeah, demand zone, not supply. Supply is when you're selling, looking for sells. So this would theoretically be the red candle that, you know, is different. So it'll be that candle there. And demand zone. So it would probably be our demand zone. So it more or less like aligns with what we're saying sort of there. But you can see that price is, if price is going to tap into there, no structure, I'd be more than happy now to take a buy if we retrace. But no retracement, it's risky. This is what I always tell you guys, like, make sure to be patient. Your opportunity will come. Maybe not now, maybe not in an hour, maybe not in 2 hours, but you'll feel so much better understanding what's happening in the current markets than if you're just trying to take a trade. Like now, a lot of people just FOMO in. They're like, oh, okay, change of direction, we buy. But they don't have any strategy behind it. And yes, it might work out now, but it won't continue working out. Please post in the VIP because I'm driving at the moment. I will try. Let me do my best because I'll try and get something ready now. Let me just do something here. Five eight two 4572. Five eight five. Yes, I'm just preparing a potential trade right now. It's not in concrete because I need it. Obviously, I'm waiting for that strong rejection back. A little bit of a bottom wick for us to continue driving up. If I don't see that, it's going to become invalidated. If we top up already in this move, like let's say within the same hour, tap into this level, the trade's invalidated. 4 5 600 4 6 0 4 6 3 2 6 7 5 4 5 3 8 4 5 3 8 for now. Yeah, the AI signals is also crazy, guys. So just while we're waiting for the setup, I just want to run through the AI. If you guys just joined, it's insane because we literally caught this move on the AI, like I think on the 15th or the 13th of March, I believe it was somewhere here. Let me check here. Damn, it's just, this thing just prints signals and it's just so accurate. It's crazy. I think it was on the 12th or the 13th. I think I said the 13th. Buy Bitcoin. No. Just have a look. You guys can see like face value of how many signals this prints out on a daily basis. This is why it's 85 to 90% win rate. You guys can see TP3, 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 TP4, like continuously. This thing just spits out trades. This is for people like also who's like, let's say their account balance is like 1,000 plus. I'd recommend because they can take a lot of trades. There's so many trades here. You can scale your account very quickly with this if you start to use it properly. Yeah, here we go. Have a look at this. So this was on the 12th. Those of you who are already in the group already, but this one, sell gold on the 12th of March. We're currently on the 19th. Now, this was already your selling area. Never even went close to that. And look at this. It predicted this whole entire move. I just want to actually put this here. Here we go. Here comes the, just while I'm waiting. 1 second. AI signals go crazy. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. This is the pullback we need, right? But I need a steeper. I need it to be quick. I don't want it, like now it's built in structure, right? On a lower time frame, like a 1 minute, you'll start to see structures being built, starting to form more structures to the upside. at least it must be on a 5 minute or 15, one solid candle to the downside, like one strong pullback. And then for us to look, let's say, for example, potentially to retrace back. So let's see. While I'm waiting for that, I just want to just show you guys this quickly. I am paying attention on the chart. Don't worry, guys. Okay, it is just dropping. So let me just see. The gold that's predicted on the 12th of March at midnight. Jeez, it's like even awake at midnight. Let's do the 1 hour chart. Why am I using my trackpad? 12th of March. Let's go back to this. Keeping it a level eye on that. What was that thing at 8.2? Round about 8.2. Mad cash on Bitcoin. Yeah, bro. It's the AI is going crazy. How many of you guys use AI in your day-to-day basis as well? Like, do you guys implement it with trading, with anything? Just curious to know. So the 12th of March, somewhere here, right? 12th of March at midnight. Here we go. Yeah, right over here. How crazy is this? This is ridiculous. Check out this. Pretty good here at 12 o'clock. You guys like, are my witness. Look at this. Check here. 12 o'clock, and I predicted stop loss was above, I think it was above these levels, 5,300, somewhere there. And it predicted pretty much this whole move. So 1 to 3 that this AI produced barely went into any drawdown, as opposed, obviously, like for this amount of drawdown, let's say $40 to get this whole move. Bro, that's crazy. So I'm showing you guys. Like, if you're not in on this AI group, if you want to get access to the AI, make sure to drop me a DM now. Because this is only available to a few people. I don't want to give this out to everyone, you know, it's crazy. It is crazy. Just in general, not for trading. Just in general, not for trading. What does that mean, bro? But yeah, guys want to get access. And then if you get access to the AI signal, you get access to the swing group, the scalping group, and the crypto group, and the education. So you guys get access to basically like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups total. So you guys want to get interested in that, drop me a DM, because this is the moves that you kind of take. Like AI predicted that. Cool. Let's get back to the charts. Let's see what's happening here. We can see that we're having some sort of rejection to the downside. This is great. Volume still coming in. Let's see. About to text you again. Text me there, bro. Text me, bro. I see you guys are texting me now. I'm gonna get back to you guys now. Telegram gang. Just text me your name on YouTube. Say, hey, it's real SK8 clips. So I know it's you. You was asking if we use AI. Yeah. Sorry. Just general, not for trading. No, good to know. Yeah, let's see. Telegram gang. Sweet. Sorry, life with Cami. I know, like, things are going so crazy. Yeah. Just trying to keep everyone. You see, this is what it's filling this bottom week. But until then, like, I'm not convinced on that. Until, see, there's a slight bottom wick there. Nothing too crazy. So I'd be happy with a steep. We need like a strong rejection candle. And it needs to be like sharp. It needs to be quick. Because then we can at least like recover, bounce that back. There we go. This could be it. This could be it. Remember, guys, use proper risk management if we're going to enter a buyer. This is going to be quick. Let's pay attention. It's potentially a sell as well, yet to be honest, on the 5 minutes. But a sell, yeah, is so risky, bro. Trying to think where, like, there is also a potential sell over here as well. I know it looks a bit messy for now, guys. Just give me some time. That's also not a bad sell. Just a little bit risky. Could potentially come up, tap into this level. That would also be an ideal sell. Let's see. In between two two levels now. See which one comes down first. To your eyes, they want no for me. Sure. Right, let's see. We got a bit of volume now. Happy with that. Trying to see it because taking a sell. I just DM'd you, gang. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. I saw a supply block in the trading from 4310 to 440. 4310. Yo, we're very far from that. I thought we were gonna go down to that. We could. No doubt about that. Like there's still so much room. But you got to remember, yes, we had this big move to the downside, but there's also we still have to let structure play out. This was obviously a big drop. Structure needs to come in order now, right? I'm real skate clips, bro. I'm skateboarding promoter to try and promote skaters that don't have a platform themselves. That's sick, bro. It's really interesting. That's cool. Never heard of that. Let's see. As much as I like, there could be a potential sell there as well. You know, 4320. Sorry, 4620 could be a good sell. Just below this wick, yeah, 4620. Yeah, this one. That candle, stop loss above there. Could be. It's like a 5 minute. It is a 5 minute prediction, which is like, because then it could align up with both levels, right? It's just that I'm happy that we got a lot of volume. Let's see what's happening. I'm not in a rush right now. I need more. Was I right about the sell? Stream structure forming. Bro, watch XAU yesterday from 1 to 2:15. Is that my time? 1:15? Yesterday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah. 1. Are you talking about this move? Probably, yeah. Not identical, but some similarities, slight pullback. But you know, like as long as we don't break above that high, the only thing is like, this is so risky. This is what I'm scared about. That, no structure. It has no top wick at the top. Yeah. But this is what's good about the 1 hour, right? 1 hour, no top wick. And boom, we just had a top wick now. Top wick created. This is what we needed. Now, could this be a reversal? Absolutely. Check 1 minute time. Damn, bro, you're going to do that to me. Let's highlight that point. Wednesday. This, right? Let's do that. Let's go 1 minute time frame. Was yeah, right? Yeah, somewhere. Elias asked me to look at the 1 minute time frame because potentially having the same sort of pattern. So came down, bounced back up, structure being formed, and then a breakdown. Yeah, it's similar but different. You know, it's different levels, right? So like, it doesn't mean to say that we're going to do the same at that level that we did now, right? That's one thing. Yeah, bro, I'm not in a rush, dude. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. In no rush, dude. I want to confirm that this is going to be the only concerns I have right now, right? And you guys can understand this. I'll make it very easy to understand. One thing on the 1 hour, no top wick, we just got a top wick, right? So, okay, great. Now we established that we could potentially have a reversal because we got the top wick. Remember, I mentioned as soon as we started, I said we didn't have a top wick before. Now we do. So, Wait, let me say, yo, what's up, Sir Cardia, bro? Please post some numbers. Maybe do a buy or sell limit in VIP as well. Yeah, no, I'll update you guys. No, like I said, I'm not in any rush right now. I'm just trying to use a little bit of logic in terms of what I'm looking at. Now again, could this be potentially that we're coming? Why is my candles looking so fat here, bro? There's a bit of top wicks being formed, which is fine, but we're in between this little bit of this level right now, which is like, you know, could you take buys? Could you take buys here? Would it be risky? Because you in a bearish motion, you had the top wick. You know, there's a lot of possibilities, but I'm more waiting for like, it's man, like as much as I would love to take a buy, it's such a risky little buyer, bro. I do like the structure, obviously on the 5 minute coming down, breaking this, breaking that. Next 5 minute closes in the next 3 minutes. Elephant fat candles. Yeah, no, there's volume, which means there's opportunity. I just need to see a bit more, bro. I just need to see a bit more. It's just like obviously taking a long is like the last thing I want to do, but it does align with my strategy. It does align like with what I want to do. And you know what? Like if I don't take it and it goes in the direction, I wouldn't be that upset because we did really good today in the VIP. So I wouldn't be that upset, dude. I wouldn't cry. Let's see. I mean, this candle is pushing down to our levels right now. I'm just trying to think like if we come down, where's the daily? Daily tap down. Daily came there before. Daily came down and tapped into this level. Came in and tapped into this level. Strong possibility we can reverse, bro. Like at the minimum, if we don't break below here, it should be okay. Like we can basically consolidate between those levels, which is also could be a win-win. All right. Yeah, let's see. It's just like in any circumstances, I would take this buy any day of the week. Drop to 4,500. Mic is low, bro. Yo, testing, bro. Let's wait for the DCC. Let's wait for the DCC. Dollar cost average. Sorry, I wasn't talking to the mic. Drop to 4,500. Yeah, but it's done its drop, bro. Not confirmed. Where's the pullback? Where's the pullback, bro? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, where was this the pullback? I don't think so, dude. How steep was this pullback from here? 150 could be the move. Could be. I would prefer to take sells like if price comes back up there, like then I would take a sell, right? If we close below this level, we could take sells, but that's the only way I'll take a sell if we pop up to this level. So yeah, we're kind of like rejecting off that level 8.2. You see, came down 8.4, popped up of there. Let's see. You see, this is what I'm saying. Like almost at the level that I wanted to enter at 8.4. This is what I was predicting, like 8.4, 8.3, somewhere there. If this pretty much reverses from here, pretty much it's out of the question, because then we pretty much just reject it directly off that level. I want to see what happens here. Let's see. CC means candle closure if we don't get that. It's candle closure, bro. Yeah. It's just that, like, there's pretty much no reason for me to take a trade unless I see a perfect setup right now. That's pretty much all I'm going to tell you guys now. If I don't see that perfect setup, I'm not going to take a trade. See that like sort of went down to our entry zone. Like again, in every situation, I would take a buy, right? I would take a buy, but because of the current condition, it's like shit, playing with fire. I'm just trying to think, where would our like break even point be? Like, where would we get out if price had to tap up to here? That would be like a safe point. You see how like price rejecting off this level that I said buy at, right? Like this is what I would take this setup 9 times out of 10. You see how it literally perfectly respects that and bounces up. It's crazy, no? I don't think it's gonna melt, dude. I think we still gotta come up. How crazy is that? You see, I put it there. Don't enter, you know. The thing is, what I'm trying to be in now is the most important thing is trying to be in control of the market, right? That's crazy. I literally had the setup here. Damn. I didn't enter, but look what I said. Exactly at my, would have been a wick entry, right? Exact wick entry. Exactly to the T. Based on what we were waiting for, right? You see that? That's okay, because this is the most important thing, is being in control, right? Understand exactly what the market's going to do. Once you're doing that, you're good. You're good to go. You see that wick entry, bro? Would have been wick. Exactly where I had my levels. How many of you actually took a buy there? I'm curious, because I know some of you definitely took a buy. You would be up like quite a bit now. You'd be up like 200 pips off that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's pass 4603, then we join. I don't think so. I wouldn't take a buy above this either. I wouldn't take a buy. Not at all, bro. Not at all. No thank you, bro. Like I said, the only buy I would have taken was this, just to get that quick push to the upside, like a rejection. But now it kind of reverses, right? Yeah, it's crazy. Look, I literally told you guys exactly where my entry was. It's ridiculous. It's crazy how that happens, right? How does he know, bro? How does he know? But the thing is, now the play switches, because okay, yes, we're in the longs now. Technically, we're in the longs, but now I'm looking for the next sell. And now it's like, okay, cool, great. We can see that structure's been formed, which is a good thing. And it's also like a patient thing, because now we like push down. We see this, right? Now, if this respects, closes, right, bam. Where do we expect price to go next? Up here, right? Break above this candle, come back below here, and then pretty much fill that. That's what price could expect, right? This electrified sniper. Yeah. Like I said, I told you guys I would have taken this 10 times out of 10. And I literally had like my candles here. I kept it on the chart the whole time, which is even more crazier. Literally, look at that. Look at that entry. That would have been ridiculous. Especially catching a sniper entry in this market, which would have been even more crazier, right? That would have been nuts. Damn. That's when patience pays, bro. Patience pays, because now we potentially have a short coming up. A 4-1-4-6-20. Potentially. Now we have this short potentially coming up. Just trying to think, where would I put my stop loss? I don't know. The stop loss is going to be a tough one. This can easily be taken out. Back down to our lows. Yeah, I need to see. It's just the only thing that's scaring me a little bit is the fact that we build in structure up now. So how high can we go? Move to a potential sell. Yeah, for sure. Like moving to a potential sell, like my sell would be at 4622. It's just like putting my stop loss here is it's risky. It's risky. because you guys are starting to understand structure a lot more. Like if you guys can put in the chat, you guys start to understand. A buy was good there because we look for structure, we caught the low. But now at the same time, like price can still fill this. So that's my only concern, you know. Like if we come up here, stop loss above there, a bit risky. It would have to be like a quick move, right? Let's check something below that candle. All right. Let's see. I just want to see how this candle's going to close, and then we can maybe get in. Let's see if this can reject. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get in here at a sell 4-6, like right now. Get in at a sell. Final TP is down here. Based on that, we broke this, tapped into this gap here. We start to manage risk when we start to push up here. It is going to be slightly risky, but we could potentially have a big runner. So the risk reward on this is going to be quite big. Entry for me is like 4619, somewhere there, 4619, 4617. It's good. TP1 is going to be down here. Let's say a break below this candle. There, TP1, TP2. Got to be quick on this one, guys. Like I said, this is going to be quick moves. Quick moves. Then final TP we can adjust. Like final TP for now. I just literally, this price is just moving like crazy. TP1's here, 4606. Let's see if we can just bounce down. We're going to move stop loss quite aggressively. So as soon as price starts to reject, I'm going to start moving stop loss aggressively. Because at any point that this candle can be a flip. So yeah, we're going to see how... Again, if this is another wick entry, that'll be crazy, bro. Let's see if this candle can flip now. Like, we want a strong rejection. Coming down to TP1, we're going to move stop loss aggressively on this and try and trail this down. If it's time to pop down, 4606 is TP1. Pushing down, 30 more pips. Move stop loss to break even and let this trade run. Let's see if we can pop down. Typing it up here. Entry was... Okay, coming down to TP1. Entry was 4617, 4619, exactly 4619. And then the stop loss is 4650, 4650. This candle needs a hard reject. That's the only thing. It needs a hard reject. Like, we can't start to form structure now. TP1 is 4606. 06. TP2 is going to be 4585. 4585. So risky move. This is going to be risky. Make sure you have proper setups in play. Don't risk too much on these moves because they're going to be quick. Basically in and out. We're going to try and be in and out, quick. Because there's a lot of volume. TP3 is going to be all the way down there, 4549. But we're going to start to manage this 4549. If we start to reject 4549, am I right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Sell entry was at 4619. There, I put it exactly there. That's what I was waiting for price to tap into there. Let's see. I just don't want this to reject. I don't want structure to be formed. I want this to move within the next next 5 minute candle closed. I need a sharp pullback. Like, I don't want structure to be formed. Like, there is a possibility we get out of break even on this trade because I needed to see that literally reject. I don't want this to start to form structure and all that shit. No, because then we can easily come up and tap into this level. This could be the pullback candle as well. Be quick on this one, yeah. Be quick. It needs to just reject, like pop down, like in one move. Gold looks like it's forming bullish structure on lower time frame. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't want structure to be formed. I want a clean candle push to the downside. Dun, 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 dun. How long did we come there? I think within the same candle we pushed down. We came up to like 4606. Like I really just want this candle to reject. I don't want to sit around these levels. It's dangerous. Like in the next minute, if it doesn't do anything, we get out of this trade. I need it to just absolutely just melt. And if it's not, then we form instruction. It's dangerous for us. It's got to break this. It's got to break. It's got to break. It's got to pop. It's got to pop. That's what it's got to do. Can't be forming structure. When gold is volatile like this, it's like 1,000 pip moves in 5 minutes. Scary stuff. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it needs to just collapse. The more it's forming structure, the more it's potentially having a reversal. All right, in the next, what's it now? Next 20 seconds. If it doesn't do anything, I'm going to close here because I wanted to. This is not good for us. Like the fact that it's just sitting around this level. So let's see. Next 7 seconds, I'm going to close. I'm going to move stop loss to break even. Okay, moving stop loss to break even here, guys. Stop loss to break even on this trade. Risk-free trade at the moment. If it pops back up, it's fine. I just don't want to be going into any. We shouldn't see now a rejection. We should just see that it pop. Like if it doesn't pop, it's built in structure, which is bad for us. So either take profits here or hold it in, but move stop loss to break even. Because we should just see a rejection. If it's starting to form structure, it's bad. So now it's like a risk-free trade, already up like 100 pips. That's fine. But the thing is, we want to be in and out these trades, especially like that price isn't rejecting. Is everyone understanding that, right? When you start to form structure now, it's bad. We don't want structure. We want a big breakdown. What's our first TV? 4606. Yeah, sort of came in close. It's like 4610. But pay attention to these levels because each minute is bad, right? There we go, pop down. Okay, so it's almost coming down. So if you want to take profits now, start to take, be cautionate. Came down, yeah, so close, like 4609, 30 pips from our TP1. It's not too bad. Because this is at the same time what it's doing on a lower time frame. Now it's building liquidity, so it's grabbing bottom wicks to the downside now for us to continue driving back up. That's also the dangerous part. You know, sniping is good. Yeah. You see now it's going to come up, basically take break even. You see why? Because now at the same time, you should be out of break even or don't hold this like I said. So we peaked at there. Nothing crazy because now at the same time, understanding that why I got out at that point, because this understanding now that this is probably a bottom wick for us to continue driving up. So now it's probably going to break above here to break above the next candle, to break above the next candle. You're just going to see structure. Went up to be, yeah. But I told you, either take profit there or move stop loss to break even. Because this is like it's going to be a risky trade. Like if this was going to really drop, it's going to just drop, right? I'll see how this trade plays out. Because maybe this was like the top wick for us to continue driving back down. I know some of you are still in this trade. So I just want to see how it plays out. This is like the only possibility I could see us taking a trade. That's coming down to like almost TP1. It's like playing around that TP1 level. It's popping down. It's like playing with us. There's like TP1 sort of hits. So you needed to do that before. See, so this probably was a little bit of a top wick that we needed for us to continue driving down. You see the logic behind this trade. It needs to be quick. Is a fundamental reason why $300 drop? Nope, just manipulation, bro. It's understanding higher time frames, right? So now we smash your TP number 1. I know some of you still hold this, so I'll validate it as like if you guys didn't obviously close. How many of you actually held it? Let's keep that there. Let's see. It's pretty much just risk-free trade. Like I said, I predicted the bottom and I predicted the top within the same move. I predicted that exactly, that long. So this was literally like predicting the whole move, exactly what's happening to the T. But now there's obviously a high possibility that this can still run up, right? This was my concern. Predicted that. I said at 482, I had my buying levels there, I had my selling levels there. So pretty much just predicted this exactly to the T. Yeah, within these 4 candles, predicted exactly what's going to happen. So yeah, make sure. If you want to get access to the VIP, where we do this every single day, literally predicted every single day, is, you know, this is how we predict the markets. This is what the signals I give to you on the VIP every single day. This is how I watch the charts. I watch every single candle. I'll make sure every single candle is closing. I wait exactly for our entry, show you guys exactly how I do it, show you guys on the live stream, taking it, explaining to you exactly what we're waiting for. You know, this is what the crazy part is. This is what I'm showing you guys. Transparency at its finest. Like, I'm showing you guys exactly what I'm doing. My thought process behind every trade, right? It's crazy, no? But yeah, this is literally what we do. Like I said, on this stream itself, I was, you know, not really eager to take a position, but I was like, you know, I wanted to produce a lot of education, right? This is what I more came in here to do, like show you guys how to play these markets, especially in this type of condition. Even if you didn't make money today, did everyone understand? Did everyone learn something? What to wait for, exact closures, exact candles, candlesticks, wicks. I went through actually a ton of detail today. Did everyone at least learn something? That's all that matters. So guys, you want to get access, make sure, drop me a DM, get access to AI, share 1,000+ deposit, get the scalping where we catch these massive moves. Literally showed you guys exactly to the T and how we do it. So this is what we do on a day-to-day basis, every single day. Crazy, 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 crazy. How's that? Even like a little wick entry as well, which is nuts on this move as well. Even, you guys say this, but it's like literally, even on this move, we caught at 54619 and it's 160 pips. You know, even alone on that move, which is nuts. And I'm showing you guys, I'm showing you guys live on stream. You guys have no excuses not to be learning from this. I hope I got a 4616 still running, sick. Yeah, just obviously just be like very cautious in these things. Like hopefully we just drop if we don't understand that we could have grabbed liquidity with this for us to continue driving up, right? It's just that obviously taking buys is like, it's tight, you know? And depending on how quick we move on the candles, depending on how high we can drive. Again, this could have been the move, the total move to the upside. This could have been our potential top, the pullback that we're waiting for the whole time. Because this was a $150 move in theory, right? This to this was like $146, $150. So it was a big pullback, but that might not be the final pullback, right? It might not be the end of the pullback. So yeah, like if you did hold that trade, we hit TP1, would have came out of break even on that trade. So TP1 caught like 170 pips alone. But obviously, again, like I said, the most important thing is that we learned and we waited for our position, right? So that was 160 pips that we went down. So yeah, I think overall, solid stream. I really needed to go, bro. It's fine. But yeah, no. Overall, I think solid stream. I think this is what you guys need to understand. You guys need to understand what exactly we're waiting for. Understand how important structure is. Understanding, looking at lower time frames, higher time frames, utilizing candles, candlesticks, right? Did someone at least learn something today? Can I type in the chat? Yes. No. I learned absolutely fucking nothing. Or yes, I learned something. Because surely you guys must have learned something today. That was key. All you guys in the chat. Life with Cammy. Kieran, did you learn something? Danny, did you learn something? Mackie Max, did you learn something? Jay, did you learn something? Call you guys all out. Dana, did you learn something? CZ, did you learn something? Ilya, did you learn something? Hubby Wales, did you learn something? Get it, yes. Very good. Very good. So now based on this, guys, like having a look at what's happened right now, would you guys agree with me that there's still a potential that this can drive, right? Do you guys still believe that there's a possibility that this can pop up now? Absolutely. Bottom wick here, grab liquidity for us to drive up. So there's a chance that we can still fill this no structure right over here. 100%. I learned not to try and predict the bottom, confirm the bottom. I like that. I like that. Yes, need to join your VIP. Drop me a DM. Drop me a DM. Let's get you set up. So you see, like, why we get out that trade quick, because we understand that we still could potentially drive up, you know. Blue marker. You'll bounce back, brother. You'll bounce back, bro. So important to understand, right? Like, this would have been a good trade as well. This would have been sick. Now we're probably going to tap here, I think. I think this is what's going to happen. 165, yeah. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I just want to actually check something, right? Let me just remove this for now because it's pretty invalidated. Everything's done, trade's done. But pretty much what I want to show you guys is like the power of a pullback. Understand the power of a pullback, right? Let me just go to 1 hour or 4 hour. Let me go back to like when we started to reverse here, right? So I just want to highlight this area. Let me do this. Okay, let me do that. I just want to highlight this quickly, this pullback range, right? This. Let me just have a look at something. Maybe it's some sort of relevance. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go back onto like the 15 minutes and see this in real time quickly. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at this. This is something I want to look at. Let's see how the price reacted. And pretty much from the bottom, what was our bottom over here? Wait, let me just see. Bottom was, yeah, 54502. We had a strong rejection there. Like someone said, very good point. Jay mentioned, I learned not to predict the bottom, confirm the bottom. I like that because at the end of the day, you know, there is going to be a point that we're going to retrace. What goes up must come down, you know, and what goes down must come up. When, you know, can be predicted, but at the same time, rather wait for more confirmations. So for example, let's see here. This is what I wanted to highlight. So from here, we pulled back $300. Look at that. $300 we pulled back. So there's a strong possibility we can recreate that whole move. So there's a key level where we tapped into, but then we started to reverse, right? Then price became bullish. So let's say like there, it would line up. You see where structure wasn't. There was no structure there, right? This whole move here is pretty much no structure on the 1 hour. This. So there is a high probability that we can still retrace this entire move easily. But we need more confirmation, right? There's a strong possibility we can still retrace this before coming back down. That's still a possibility. That's what I'm saying. Buys isn't the worst thing. So yeah. All right, guys, I think that's all for today because I don't see any more. If you guys want to obviously, I've forgotten, just a bit too late. But yeah, if you guys want to get access to the VIP, where we're going to drop the next signals, potentially might be another free trade. But if you guys want to get access to the VIP signals in real time, this is where I post my analysis, market breakdowns, and all the trades that we take. Make sure to join the VIP. Drop me a DM now. The link's in the description. Send me a thing so you can actually take the same trades that I take live, and you can get access to the VIP, and plus you get access to the AI signals. So thanks again for watching, guys. I hope everyone learned something today, and 6 hour stream, 6 hour stream, 6 hour stream. There will be a potential where I'll do the longest stream ever. For now, it's like 4-5 hours, but today, no, because like price is probably going to range between here. I will give another breakdown shortly after where I predict gold is going to go, but I just want to see more structure being built up. So again, guys, appreciate you all dropped in the stream today. And again, if you did learn something or you did make money, make sure to drop me a DM. If you got any questions regarding anything that I explained, drop me a DM as well. Let's chat. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Have a great